never felt so out of place in all my life. That's when I saw him for the first time.
I'm Benny.
I have to admit, he took my breath away.
Hi, I'm Alex from NME, and today I'm joined by Hollywood's newest Hellraisers. It's the star of the Bikeriders, Jodie Comer, and Austin Butler.
Hello.
Hey, good to see you.
First things first, can you each remember the first time you rode a motorbike?
I mean, I very recently remembered this. It was probably like 4 years ago in Costa Rica on a very old, not safe one that broke down. And that was my only experience.
Were you riding on your own?
No, I was on the back of it. Actually, someone else was riding it. I'm quite accident prone. I feel like I am anyway. Like, I've been on a snowmobile and that didn't go so well. So I'm kind of like,
On a snowmobile?
Yeah.
Wow.
Into a tree.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was bad.
Awful.
It
Where was
bad.
that?
It was in Utah with Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
No way.
Yeah, we were like, oh, we'll have a day off. We'll go skiing. And they had no skis, so they were like snowmobiles. And she was so elegant through the long snow, and I followed her.
Were you by yourself on there, or did you have something?
Yeah, I was by myself.
Okay.
So this is why I tend to stay away.
You're a great passenger.
I am a great
passenger.
passenger. Yeah.
It's not easy, and you did it well.
Yeah. I'm happy to be the passenger, do you know what I mean? That's what I enjoyed about my experience on Bikeriders. I was like, guys taking the heavy lifting, and I can sit on the back and just enjoy it. Honestly.
But just to clarify, neither you or Phoebe were injured badly.
No, we were. No, she was on a different. I was fine, thankfully. Yeah, but.
What about you, Austin? First time?
First time on a motorcycle was with my dad as a kid. He rode, so I have memories of just, we lived in California at the time, and we would go on these long road trips, and those are my first memories.
I mean, of course, Austin Butler drove motorbikes when he was a kid.
She came out the womb.
I got a cool dad. He was all
Does that mean you were the best rider on the cast, or?
No, I mean, because we have people, Norman Reedus rides a lot.
I can see
that. Carl is a great rider. Toby rode very well. We had a lot of, Tom rides a lot. I think...
Everyone really threw themselves. Like, you could just tell as well, everyone was so excited about the prospect of it, and actually doing it, being like, okay, we're going to have the camera set up, there's going to be 15 of all of you on a bike, just that kind of thinking about executing that. I feel like everyone was like, right, we want to do it, we want to make sure we can do that.
And you're on old bikes with no helmets on, so it was awesome. We had a great time.
I'm not surprised to hear Tom was really into the bikes, because I don't know if you saw. Did you see he turned up at a medieval jousting tournament took part in the full armour? He did. Yeah, he didn't tell you about that.
No.
No, wait, hold on. Tell me this story. That is incredible.
So about a year ago, on his Instagram, he was posting some stories of him in full kind of medieval armour, like one of those reenactments, just like jousting. He's never mentioned this to you.
No.
He actually jousted?
About it. Yeah.
On a horse?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if he was on the horse. I just saw a picture of him in the full armour.
Oh my God! I can't wait to ask him about that.
Is he that kind of guy on set?
Jousting constantly? Yeah.
I mean, does he talk about his hobbies?
Well, yeah. The first thing that we talked about was jiu-jitsu, I think, and he's very good at that. So we did a little bit of jiu-jitsu together.
No, I'm quite surprised by the medieval jousting.
Yeah, I can't picture that.
I can't believe he hasn't invited us.
I know, I feel very left out.
Yeah.
You'll have to come.
I'm a little pissed, actually.
I'm a big fan of chainball. So.
Maybe the sequel to this can be the jousters. Or
Maybe,
like
yeah. Let's do it.
The jousters.
I can't have those colors on in here.
You'd have to kill me to get this jacket off.
You won't sit down.
You know who did it? It's another club. Get the guys together.
Speaking about Tom Hardy, across the cast, the accents on this film are incredible. Jodie as well is really good. But whose vocal work were you most impressed by the first time you sort of their mouth opened and you heard the accent they were going for?
Jodie for sure.
Thank you, Austin.
No, because she was dead on. I'd heard the tapes of the actual Kathy, and then Jeff played me a recording one day. Jeff Nichols, our director, And he played me this recording, and I said, no, I've heard this before, that's Kathy. And he said, no, that's actually Jodie. Dead on. Yeah, so definitely Jodie.
How long did that take?
A couple of months. I started it like 2 months before, just to try and, because there was so much text and there was so much in the audio that was really interesting, and I was like, oh, I want to try and grab as much as I can. So yeah, a couple of months before.
And tell me about your reaction when you first heard Tom Hardy's accent. Did you expect him to go so hard on it?
Well, I think Tom goes in, you know what I mean? And I think I admire like anyone who makes a choice and has conviction in that. And there was also that element in the film of, you know, Johnny kind of watching Marlon Brando, and then to see how Tom had kind of gone, okay, how can I portray this kind of influence or what this man is trying to be, you know? So yeah.
That scene's actually really good ways watching. It's the wild one, isn't it?
Yeah.
But another of the scenes that I really liked was when Benny first gives Kathy a ride home.
Yeah.
And then he just waits outside the house until Kathy's boyfriend just packs up and leaves because he's so intimidated.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask actually, because I know the film is based on the book and you mentioned the recordings.
Yeah.
Is that in any of the material, that story, or is it for the film only?
I was trying to remember this.
I think she does say that he parked outside and he wouldn't go. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I think it is.
And then a boyfriend actually.
Yeah,
got really pissed about
he's
it.
like, I'm done. Yeah, and she's like, 5 weeks later, I married him.
Yeah.
It's like,
Isn't that amazing?
yeah, it's
That's such a good story. Yeah.
It's like moments like that where you're like, if you didn't know it was based on you know, some true events, you'd be like, oh, okay, whatever. Yeah, this guy's waiting outside for 24 hours, whatever. But you know, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You did, yeah.
Just writing that down as a note
Yeah.
for dating.
This is
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe don't
thing.
take that advice. Maybe you guys don't take that dating advice.
The big question I wanted to ask you is,
Uh-oh.
but I think I maybe know the answer is denim or leather.
Denim or leather? This is the big debate.
It's a tough
The
question.
depends on the circumstances.
That's true. I wear so much denim. Like, I literally live in
knew you were gonna
jeans.
say that.
So I'm gonna have to say. Have I answered it before already?
No. I just you struck me as a denim.
Yeah, I'm gonna say denim.
Because Austin, you could be forgiven for maybe being a bit sick of leather after Elvis.
I've
Obviously.
worn a lot of leather.
He loves that.
Yeah, I love
You're leather. Who are
I'm
you
wearing
kidding?
leather underneath here. I know.
You go home, everything's leather.
got
The
leather
couch,
socks
Yeah,
on.
the couch.
your duvet, your bedspread, it's
Leather
all leather.
socks. Yeah, leather duvet is the only way to go.
Oh God.
Yeah, but you know what? Denim is a great all-rounder. You
It's
know,
a classic.
and save the cows.
Okay, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Hashtag.
Hashtag save the cows. Yeah.
Okay. Austin, I asked you this question last time, but every interview we always ask about your go-to or favourite album. So
Yeah,
it's
I
your
remember
turn,
what I said last
Jodie. Yeah.
time.
In Rainbows, you got a lot of love from Radiohead fans last time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's just the greatest.
I don't know if I can do favourite album of all time.
Maybe an artist instead.
Yeah, I've said this a million times in every interview, but I'm really into Cleo Sol at the minute.
Yeah.
I think she's incredible, and I've had her album on kind of repeat, so I would say her. Yeah, I
you
can't
managed
remember the album name though.
Have you managed to see her live?
No, I want to though. I keep checking my Spotify. See when it tells you when
It tells
they're
you on Spotify.
Yeah, they're playing like locally in your area or whatever when they're in your vicinity.
Yeah. Hashtag.
So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the dates.
And Austin, have you not seen any of the Radiohead fans who've now decided you're their favourite actor because of that?
No way. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I haven't seen anything about that, but I mean, yeah.
You've been adopted.
I've listened to more Radiohead than any artist probably ever.
And obviously you played Elvis, but Jodie, is there a musician you'd like to play in a biopic?
I don't know. I mean, that is a huge feat, you know, and massive props and respect to Austin because he did such a beautiful work. And who knows? I don't know. But it's like, that is no joke. That is, you know, that's an undertaking. And I think to do it is massive kudos to any actor who kind of goes forth and does that. So maybe, I don't know.
You got a great voice. Right? You sing.
A little bit of help. No, I like singing. I
pretty
get
good at your voice.
nervous. I get nervous singing. I'm not like a confident. Like, do you enjoy singing in front of people,
No.
or did you have to? You have to
I
get.
didn't sing at all before.
No. Wow. Okay.
How did you get over the nerves?
I was nervous the entire time.
It's actually.
Yeah.
It never really goes.
I was nervous every time. I'm nervous until I'm actually doing it. You know, I'm nervous until like I'm on stage, and you have that first moment where you feel a connection with an audience member. I don't know. Do you feel that when you're doing a play? Like, are you nervous before you actually get out on stage? But then once you're out on stage, then it kind of like
the energy kind of changes into
the
something
energy
else.
it has to get transferred into. It gets channeled in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's what I feel.
Thanks so much for speaking to me, guys.
Thank you.